Why?
What do you mean why? You told me 3 seconds! 30 seconds!
Wait. What?
Hi.
Oh my god.
Hi.
For me.
What?
We've been live this entire time. You told me 30 seconds.
Void, why is the cropping so bad?
Trez, I'm gonna throw you off a bridge in a second. I'm telling you that now.
Can't you even crop properly? Have you learned nothing in all this time?
Okay, you know what? Let's start off this CSR2 with me throwing Trez off a bridge, okay? So, hello everyone.
Are we on CSR2?
We are on
Yes, we are.
CSR2, even though we're in room 1.
I have no clue why. Yeah, whatever.
You know what? It works, okay? We're just keeping this.
Why is the cropping not working? Are you actually on the ZSR1 scenes now?
I'm still on CSR1 scenes, yes!
Why?
Because I forgot to change thingy.
Why? Void!
Will this cause an issue for the OOTR, or can I just continue to see? You've never tested this before, have you?
I know what's happening and it's not good. So yeah, just change this.
Okay, this shouldn't interrupt the stream.
No. Sorry, folks. Everything will go blank before that. Why are you not locked in, Void? Void, why is the cropping so... So, Void, did you learn nothing?
Hey Void, why is the cropping so bad?
I was just surprised why I was cropping like crazy and nothing worked, so I fixed it now.
Alright, so in this race we have Trezco versus Void Kingdom. Who can fix the cropping faster?
Void, why is the Omnibar not showing? Just hide it and show it again. No! Not the layout.
Also, because I've been too busy yelling, I forgot to unmute myself on stream, so all they hear was you just yelling at me. Unfairly.
So, Void, why are we still in CSR Bot 1 and don't see any commentators?
Oh my god. You're all coming with me. I know. You know what? We're here. We are here. The race has started. Everything's happy. I'm not. I'm gonna go kill myself now. See you guys.
Alright, so race has started. Welcome to ZSR2. Welcome to ZSR2. We had to switch on short notice because we actually got late, and that wouldn't have worked with like the grand final we have later. Actually, it was already planned for ZSR2, and Void just decided to go to ZSR because he likes the attention. I guess.
Because timing would have worked if you didn't push everything forward. Shut up.
Void,
Trez.
why didn't we start on time?
Look, there are multiple people in this call which we can blame for not starting on time.
Whoa.
What do you mean,
Okay.
whoa? I didn't insinuate anyone. If you're saying whoa, then you offended yourself, man.
Alright, so we have benstephens1000 or benstephens56. I don't know what versus
56.
Herreteman.
It's just his.
Herreteman actually is coming off of a PB within the last, like, hour. So, PB is new PB is a 124.34. Ben's PB is a 125.12. So it'll be a close race. I hope. Winner will face Adias in the finals. Yeah, and they're at Death Mountain like less than 4 minutes into the game. By doing a damage boost off the crow to get past the rocks. And the reason they want to come here is because that cutscene... Ooh, did Ben die early? I think he did. Oh no, maybe he did? I don't know. I don't think Ben got to the weather vane, so that's going to cost him a bit of time later on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm also behind, because I was watching the ZSR instead of the commentary page. Whoops. Alright. So, yeah. Ooh, is Ben gonna fix it now, or...
Yeah, Ben
Yeah,
died.
he doesn't have 10 rupees to buy to rent the bow, so he's gonna have to
And
get 10 rupees now. He's not gonna be able to rent it after there's 2 Ravios, so I don't know what he's gonna do.
and did he activate the statue?
I don't think he did.
So
Yeah, Ben's already... It might look like he's ahead, but he's actually significantly far behind at this point,
yeah.
which is unfortunate. We haven't really had this happen in any race this tournament. Someone just dying early at the beginning and not being able to get to the weather vane. There's not a lot you can do. Sometimes it's just completely random. But the reason they even went to Death Mountain is that cutscene of Death Mountain erupting triggers the shop, and they want to get they get items early. Allows them to sequence break early game, skip some cutscenes, and even though they have items, they can't go directly to Eastern Palace yet. They have to come to the Sanctuary. They need the lamp to be able to equip items, and they need to finish the Sanctuary as well. So Ben is going to be activating this weather vane. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe he's going to have to reroute this somehow. Not sure what exactly he's going to do here. Because once he finishes the Sanctuary, he won't be able to rent the bow until
Maybe
like after getting to low roll.
I don't know how he will do.
What?
Yeah, I think he will try to rent the bow after the Sanctuary. Oh. He realized he hadn't to activate this cinematic.
What is he doing?
So he's going back.
He's not gonna be able to, he's gonna have to death warp.
Yeah.
Not quite sure he realizes that.
Yeah, so he's going to run the bow before the sanctuary cutscene. Oh. I can't.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he has to reset.
is he resetting his entire run?
Yeah, just because he can
Yeah, he
leave
can't.
sanctuary
He should
area
have
because
just
of Dumpy.
death warped. You can death warp, and then all he would have to do is re-rent the.
Yeah.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah, so yeah, so he's a lot of minutes. He lost a lot
He's
of
like
minutes. Yeah.
he's like 8 minutes behind,
Yeah.
or like 7 maybe.
That's an unfortunate beginning. Eret is entering Eastern Palace.
Yeah. He wants to make a cycle in these territorium. Why? So far. Commentary page is not loading. Oh, you know why? I needed to switch commentary pages.
I'm pretty sure it's fixed now. Everything should be good. I just realised the issue on my side.
Oh, yeah.
So apologies for that.
Oh. Oh. Was so close for.
Oh, Ben.
Oh, Ben.
Oh.
Was so close.
Oh my god!
Don't die. Was so close. Okay.
Oh. Oh god.
That was close.
Meanwhile, Herreteman's struggling with Eastern Palace boss key skip.
Oh. Okay. That was a weird beginning for Ben. So unless Herreteman dies, I don't know how we can come back for this run.
Yeah, which is unfortunate because we're only like 13 minutes in.
Yeah.
It's just... we were lucky to go the entire tournament, really. Almost the entire tournament without having a match like this where one runner just immediately falls behind at the beginning due to dying before the weather vane, not having enough rupees. So now that Herreteman's past this part, I'm gonna be renting some more items. Once you get the flippers and Pegasus boots, take a couple minutes. And then the other two dungeons in Hyrule, House of Gales and Tower of Hera. And Herreteman's getting the bell now, which is used for warping to weather vanes. Yeah, so we were talking about earlier with the mistakes Ben made that he wouldn't be able to rent the bow after beating Sanctuary. That's because there's this other Ravio, Story Ravio, who's never supposed to be there after the shop one appears, because when you trigger shop Ravio, the story one disappears, but you do it in the opposite order. And story Ravio doesn't like move around at all, and it's just unlucky his positioning is right in front of where the bow is, so you can't actually get to where the bow is. But later on in the game, you can actually use Shop Ravio to kind of push you a tiny bit into Story Ravio and actually get to the bow. But that doesn't happen until you can go to Lowerl. So, and though it is possible to skip the bow entirely with glitches, it's a lot better to just have the bow. You would have to get the hook shot and I guess Ben didn't want to do without like having practiced that, because that is what's done in low percent. Is you don't rent the bow at all. You get their Eastern Palace with the hook shot and the tornado rod. Meanwhile, Herreteman getting the Pegasus boots. Ben is doing the same route. He just messed up at the beginning. Not entirely his fault though. He got bad luck with some enemy patterns and died before activating the first Weather Vane, and he didn't have enough rupees to be able to rent the bow, because you need 10 rupees. And getting 10 rupees is RNG, in addition to the RNG killing him. So he then tried to keep going even though he didn't have the bow, and realized that if he kept going in the way he was, he wouldn't be able to get the bow for the early part of the run. He would have to wait until like getting to low roll to get the bow.
Okay, nice get and skip for Eret.
We've been struggling with this setup here. He died before he could get the rupees. Like this was this was like at the very start of the run, and he came back later on because he redid almost the entire section, but. Yeah, I'm sure Ben's not really happy about what's happened. He's probably a little mad.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, he did get the red rupee there, but that's not that helpful at this point. I mean, it saves a little bit of time, because the red Herreteman's getting now, he won't have to get probably, but it's minor. Now Herreteman has the flippers, he's gonna go to House of Gales.
Purple, can you look at the message I just quickly sent in the commentary channel?
Yep.
Okay, so Eret is 8 minutes ahead after Eastern. Even the death of Eret would not be enough to come back.
Yeah, it would be, even if Herreteman died, he'd probably lose maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think.
Ben could have, covered. If he had just gone straight away to Death Mountain again, he only would have lost a couple minutes from it. And he'd very much be in the race, even though it would be difficult.
Yeah, I can still soft lock. No, he can't because he's doing the boss. The boss key skip and not the boss skip in swamp. So he won't soft lock in swamp. Yeah. But now he gets 124. He will do the boss skip in swamp. But not in this run.
Yeah, I imagine he might not learn that until after the tournament is over, but
Yeah. I think I don't know how much time saved the boss skip comparing to the boss key skip.
I think it's a little bit less than a minute,
Yeah, I think.
maybe.
Yeah, with this skip, it will be able to have 123.
No. Even if Herreteman has to fight the boss in Ice Ruins, unless he fought the boss, got close to the end, and then died, he'd still be ahead, I think.
Yeah, I think he has to die twice. Yeah, because one death will not be enough. Yeah, that was an unfortunate beginning of the run, but that's due to the RNG, so we can't do anything.
So Herreteman doing a small skip there to go from the second cave to the third cave without having to go outside. Just a weird dash that kind of sticks you along the wall.
Okay, the bomb rod is coming for Eret.
The 2-frame bomb rod at 60 FPS.
Yeah, one of the hardest streak of the run.
He's gonna kill the Moldorms. The other one, nope, coming back.
Okay. Oh.
Ooh, just like a frame late.
Yeah, framing.
And that was early. You know you're late if you still get hit by the bomb, and you're early if you don't get hit by the bomb. So this would be the way for Herreteman to fall behind, is if he goes out of bounds and then accidentally soft resets while transitioning floors. Because then your game can very easily hard lock. But there's no way he would do that. He gets that, what, 4th try? Which isn't the best. But, yeah. Now he's gotta just wait for stamina to refill. Yeah, he's technically only one dungeon behind, but this dungeon takes like 4-ish minutes. Plus, he's got to get to Hera, which is like 2 more minutes, and then actually do the first round of Hera. So he's still like 8 minutes behind, I'd say. It's really unfortunate because this could have been a very close race
Yeah.
had Ben just not gotten some unfortunate RNG at the beginning.
Eret has is split, so we can see the difference between the two runners.
So Herreteman's about to fight the hamburger. 3 arrow shots and then 1 sword slash. Pretty good fight.
Yeah. I think he will take the heart container because he can't skip the cutscene. That's
Yeah.
too long. Oh no, he skips the cutscene. Okay. I don't know if it was faster because he was at the middle of the area.
Yeah, he was really close to the heart container there. So I don't know. And now he's making his way for the Master Sword, which he did not forget. So yeah, Ben is low on health, but the only way to take damage in this fight is to void out. He will void out once intentionally, and other than that, it's really rare to void out. So he should be fine. He could also get hit by a bomb, but that's also rare. And picking up the heart container in Gales is faster anyway, so he'll get a health refill. Ooh, he did get hit by a bomb.
Oh. A bit close. Okay.
Yeah, so he just had to wait for his stamina right there because of he couldn't void out or anything. So a lot of times you, after Gales, you want to pick up heart containers just for health refills, but not for Tower of Hera because the Master Sword is a health refill anyways. So basically for every heart container in low roll, they're a health refill. Unless you want to play it safe, of course, which a lot of runners are going to pick up around half or more of the heart containers in low roll. Obviously, there's a couple you can't pick because we're going to be skipping some bosses.
Oh. And fold.
Alright, so Hyrule Castle's kind of in between layers right now. We never came here for the first time, so we still have to meet with Zelda. But it's also around, like, this is when you're supposed to go to Hyrule Castle for the second time, right after breaking the barrier, so there's already guards here. And Zelda's not here, so this cutscene doesn't play correctly.
Okay, that was a third try for the bomb rod for Ben. Hyrule Castle is a pretty simple, pretty easy part of the run.
Yeah. And there he uses quick equip cancel to use the ice rod faster to kill that enemy.
Okay, that's still 8 minutes for the difference. Let's see if Eret will have a good RNG for Yuga.
He got a very the slowest pattern I've ever seen earlier.
Yeah,
I think in
I
his
saw that.
PB that he just got, he had Yuga go all the way around the room twice in a row.
That's a really bad RNG.
There's a clip of it I can show people. I'll grab it in a second. Yeah. Yeah, not quite as bad right there. See on the second one. Yeah, that was relatively good.
Yeah, that was good.
That was pretty much normal. This is what happened to Herreteman earlier. It's so good. But anyways, Ben picking up the Master Sword right at the same time Herreteman has gets to low roll.
Swamp time for Eret. So Eret is not doing the boss skip in Swamp, only the Busky skip.
Yeah.
Thanks to the quick keep cancel, he will be able to do the ice wood clipping to skip the big bong flower to enter Swamp
Yeah.
Palace.
And then so there's two routes you can do. There's left side and right. Left side is, I guess it's easier. Herreteman finds it more consistent. He's basically going to do another ice ride clip out of bounds there. Swim in a precise position to get up here. And it's a little bit precise because you need to be out of bounds, but like on standable ground, which there's not really a lot of standable ground out of bounds, so you have to be like half inbounds. And then that raises that platform, which actually extends out of bounds. So now he can go out of bounds and jump onto it out of bounds, stand like halfway through the door frame, get on top of the door, and then turn it around again to get on the wall, and then walk straight to the boss room. If you go to the right side, you can actually do the slightly different out of bounds route with some ice rod clipping, and you can get to like behind the boss room and then do a boss key skip. or I should say a boss skip, which is slightly faster because you don't have to fight the boss, but one of the ice rod clips is sort of inconsistent. So Herreteman just didn't really find it worth it. So I believe he said now that he's got a 124, he's going to learn it now.
Okay, Eret is going to Desert Palace, where he will skip the entire dungeon.
Oh, oops. Okay, sorry, I had to do something quickly. So Desert Skip, it's going to do that Ice Rod clip, and then a Tornado Rod, and then this Fire Rod damage boost to get out of bounds. And that's all of Desert Palace. It's over. Then it's just the boss left. Oh yeah, and that's the boss. The boss is over too.
That's good. It didn't fall.
Yep, time for Skull Woods, Herreteman's favorite dungeon.
One day someone will find a way to skip that.
Yeah, maybe.
I hope. I really hope, because
Skull Woods and is really the last dungeon that has potential for a complete skip, but we've been theorizing it for years and we've never found anything, so.
yeah, Thieves. Able duplication is pretty easy. I think that's harder to don't fail the second able. The second A. Yeah, in Skull there's an invisible wall. the most of the time loss in Skull is usually the party room.
All right. So, yeah, Herreteman's in the middle of Skullwoods. As he's going through Skullwoods, there's not a lot to explain. So I want to announce that I think Jim just cut off another hour from Skyward Sword. But definitely don't watch his stream. Watch this because this is still interesting.
Okay. Skywatch Road is interesting, but Between Road is interesting too. Okay, that's a good party room
Yeah, that's
for
a good
for
party
Red.
room.
Really good. While Ben is entering Swamp Palace. I think he is doing the busky skip. The bus skip. Yeah, the bus skip.
Yeah, Ben will be doing the boss skip.
So if you want to see the other strat.
Alright, so yeah, Herdeman used the lamp to turn those, give those into Stalfos because they're easier to kill. Take less time. And then here he's going to do eyeball dupe. Normally there's 2 eyeballs you have to get, but he can throw the eyeball at the pedestal and pick it up at the same time.
And oh, that was close for Ben.
Ooh, yeah,
to
and Ben's
clip.
doing the bot skip.
Okay, that's
Pretty good, yeah. A
yeah.
little close to going back in bounds. But
That was fast.
yeah, so despite being significantly far behind Herreteman, it's cool he was able to show off that trick, because that's one of my favorite tricks, and it's just a really, really cool.
Oh, that's a gold split for Eret. A gold skill. Okay. PB is still alive for Eret. Okay. Oh.
And so Ben got Desert Skip.
And he didn't fall. I don't know if you will do skill before ice or ice before skill. That's not the big difference. I don't know which
Could
one
do
is
them
faster.
in either or. There's the general idea for low roll is in casual play you can do the dungeons in every order with one restriction, that being that you're supposed to have to do Thieves' Hideout before Desert Palace. Oh.
If okay.
Okay, so he's not doing that again. Anyways, yeah, so you're supposed to have to do Thieves before Desert, because beating Thieves plays a special cutscene where you get the Sand Rod, and you need the Sand Rod to do Desert. So, with glitches, obviously, we've already beaten Desert Palace without the Sand Rod, so now you can do the dungeons actually in any order, but obviously certain orders are faster. For instance, you want to do Thieves last. As I said, there's a special cutscene after you beat Thieves where you get the Sand Rod. And so by doing Thieves last, it cancels the cutscene of getting the Triforce with basically getting the Sand Rod. So I have to be right back.
Okay. We can believe that Ben is close to Eret, but that's because he's doing ice before skill. Okay, Eret is trying to clip. To clip. Okay. Oh, that's okay. So you'll skip
Alright,
if
sorry
it
for that.
doesn't. If it doesn't fail, that's okay. He skipped the ice run boss. By falling to the top of the platform, you can skip the boss by not activating the boss. Oh, I thought that was good for Ben, but no. Okay. Does it do? Yeah, it's doing the fast strat. Okay. Okay, so now Ben is going to skill and Eret is going to dark.
Yeah.
I can tell the difference.
Actually, Ben might be doing Dark next, I think. I think he does
Oh.
Sol before Thieves.
Oh, okay. So he's doing dark, total, skull, and shield. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the order Ben does. Yeah. So Herreteman's going to do Dark Maze skip.
Oh,
Bad luck, I think. Well, I think that's fine.
mm,
Not really, actually.
yeah, Eret
That's...
has a
Oh
bad
my
RNG.
god, that's a bad pattern.
Really bad.
He was, like, below the tree.
So the cycle for the grudge is not. Oh, that's okay. That's good for Eret. Let's see if Ben will have a better RNG. Oh, that's a good RNG for Ben. Okay. Can go directly, yeah.
The Dark Palace is pretty boring, actually. There's not a lot to explain. You're pretty much going through the dungeon casually. Although with the Ice Rod, which is I have to assume it's an intended like sequence break. It skips getting the key and then using the key to go through another room and get to like a switch. So, getting the boss key, you have to throw these 3 bombs over the wall. Sometimes the bombs can despawn, which is unfortunate. And he's going to get this stamina or energy potion. Because he wants to get one during the boss, and he doesn't want to have to deal with the text at that point, so...
And he's entering the mother. That's an RNG boss too.
Yeah, Dark
you
and
can
Turtle
lose.
are
Yeah,
RNG bosses.
you can lose a lot of time with the RNG of the boss.
He can just walk around and not attack you, which is like the most annoying thing ever. And to kind of prevent that, you want to wait until he's near you to light the second torch.
And that's one phase.
Yeah, so for those
It'll be
who maybe
a
just
gold.
got here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's no. I
Yeah.
don't. No, that's not to go.
yes. So for those who just got here, it may look like Ben's not that far behind, but he still has to do Skullwoods, which Herreteman's already done, so he's actually pretty far behind.
Yeah, Skillwoods is like
6 minutes.
minutes. Yeah.
And that was just due to an early game mistake that was really out of his control with RNG and stuff, so it's unfortunate, but
And dying so early is not really good, and that's not. You're not motivated to finish the run when you die so quickly.
yeah. Ben with a nice damage boost with a lot of enemies around that could mess him up, but you do that damage boost just because it's slightly faster to get to Turtle Rock this way than going back to your house and using a portal near House of Gales. And then Herreteman's doing the boss key skip here with a Wiz Rogue. And got a weird, like, in-between cycle on the Wiz Rogue. You need to have the platform like that so that the flame is high enough to actually hit you, like, actually do the boss key skip. It's the same thing as a bomb rod, which if we hadn't explained how it works, you basically need to cancel the tornado rod state with the damage. It's much easier with the Wizrobe shot than it is with a bomb, because the shot is only the bomb's like active hurt box is only large enough to cancel your tornado.
Oh, it's not a really good RNG for Eret. He failed the arrow shot. Grindix patterns are RNG too, and you can lose a lot of time. Okay. I don't know which pattern lost the most of time.
I think the flame spin is slowest because you have to just wait for the attack to finish, whereas if he does the spin, you can get him to cancel it. And headbutt is best, because it's just fast and you can hit him during it.
Okay, so one more dungeon for Eret, and 2 more dungeons for Ben. 23 is number 1. How much time does the new skip in SS save?
I think the hero skip probably saves an hour or maybe more.
That's insane.
Because you also skip Skykeep,
Yeah, oh yeah.
which means you don't need the bow, so you don't have to go to Sandship. So it's just like it's just so much time. I don't know how long it takes to set up though, but yeah, Jim had estimated that this method would save 70 minutes. So I don't like. There's some extra setup time involved, so I don't know exactly. But anyways, on Between Worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah, these hideouts boring. Like there's a trick Herreteman's doing right now where he's gonna clip out of bounds using these statues, and that's pretty much the entire dungeon. Like it's just a couple minor cutscene skips and tricks, not having like Thief Girl not get caught, and yeah.
Yeah, you can fail and fall to the floor below.
Yeah, he wants to grab the... Oh, he already got it. Okay.
Okay, that's okay. He can die in the minibus room.
Yeah, he could die here, but... I think he's fine now. Ooh, just barely not a 2-cycle. And bombs everywhere.
He likes to bomb in this room. We lost the boat. Okay, the boat is offline.
Let's see how Ben's party room is.
Let's see that.
Pretty good. Oh, he missed getting on the...
Oh. That's unfortunate.
If Herreteman doesn't get the Ben slide, I will be very Oh, he's not there yet. My stream just cut back a little bit. Alright, anyways, if Herreteman doesn't get the bend slide, then I will be very disappointed in him. And I missed it. Did you see if he got it?
I missed it too. um, it's shameful. I think I can clip. I don't know.
I accidentally placed a bomb there by Herreteman. Ben's very low on health, but luckily there's 4 hearts in this next room. So, the hammer destroys this boss, because it does double hits.
Oh, but that's a spin. That's not a good RNG.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah,
has
something
happened?
happened to my commentary page.
No, everything's broke right now. Give me a sec. I'll see if I can quickly get this fixed. I think something might have happened on the server side. Hopefully, everything just works again. I'm hoping everything just works again. Sorry, I hope this didn't happen for too long. I just caught this. Oh, I know what happened. Okay. I know exactly what happened. Okay. Let me get this up and running as soon as possible. I apologize for this. I'll get this sorted ASAP.
Oh, no problem.
So I'm pretty sure Trez is testing something in the background and it has caused this to happen. Hopefully I can get everything up and running real quick for you guys. So I apologize for all of this. Okay, they should be coming up on stream. I'll fix everything as we go along. Let me just make sure they're actually on stream for you guys. Okay. Everything's up. I'm gonna fix all the cropping and everything, so I apologize for all of this. I'll get it done as soon as possible.
Okay.
Why isn't it cropped correctly?
Don't start. You can blame Trez for this one.
Oh, it broke again.
Why did that just... Why? That shouldn't have broke it. Okay, give me a sec.
And
Okay,
that is
there. There. You want to work now? Hang on.
One
wanna
earth
work-
for Herret.
You want to work now? Okay, it's working now. Again, apologies. I'm gonna get this fixed as soon as possible, hopefully. Wait,
Is it?
that's an interesting one. Okay, sorry for how
Is it-
it looks right now. I'll get this working ASAP.
We're back for the end of the race, so that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the bot is back.
Streams are still reloading for me, and I got an ad.
It will probably be 127 for Herret.
Yeah. Oh, it's finally
So,
loaded
refreshing
again.
the page again. Okay, I cannot get... I think Trez broke something, but it's good enough for right now. So, apologies for all the issues last second on this stream, but I've done what I can for now, so sorry.
Oh, that's okay then. Yeah. Oh.
Come on. Load, please.
And that's over for Herret. Will be 127. So
Alright, so Herreteman finishes the 127.03. I think that means Ben's probably not gonna finish. Other than the mistake at the beginning, this would have been a really close race.
Hi, Herreteman.
Yo,
Yeah, that was interesting.
what even happened?
Ben
Um,
died without enough rupees before getting to the first weather vane,
Oh, the classic.
and then he went to Sanctuary, got just before the cutscene at the end, and realized that he wouldn't have been able to rent the bow,
yeah,
and so he reset and went back to the first save.
That's probably a bad idea.
Yeah,
If you wanted to get the bow right away, he
he
should
should
have
have just gone right back to Death Mountain.
No, just go to Zelda right away. After Sanct.
he also
It's pretty
was
much-
about 8 minutes late during the whole race.
I
Yeah,
thought he
it
died
would
of something with
it would have been really close had that not happened at the beginning, because he was basically finishing Thieves when you got to the when you finished. So
Yeah, that's about 7 minutes. So yeah.
I think he's going to finish the run.
yeah,
He said on ARC that he wanted to finish either way, but he wanted to forfeit right away. So I was wondering what happened.
hmm
At least it wasn't an embarrassing death. It was just a classic of races in general.
it was bad luck, which is unfortunate because it just seems unfair, but it's the way the game works. Like, if he had adapted better, like for instance, if he had like there were better things he could have done to not lose as much time from that, I guess, and then it would have at least been closer. But
I mean, when you're there at the start, it's basically an instant reset, so nothing he could do there other than expecting me to mess up, which I did, but not enough.
He got a first try for the trial skip.
Nice. I'm not even watching, I should. Yeah, so there's still gonna be a pretty low 133, I want to say. No, more around the
I think you can get a
35.
135. Oh, so during the race, Gymnast found Song of the Hero Skip and Skyward Sword.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know why I tried to. I know why I tried to multitask so much on races, but I saw you tweet Skyward Sword in capital letters and then scroll down and found nothing. I wanted to open the stream, but it was a bad idea. I had to focus. Then again, I PB'd earlier while watching Smash and Splash Pulse. So I guess I could have opened it. Right. He gets the manip. Alright, I forgot that the manip existed halfway through the fight. When I could have used it right away and get the super fast cannon, which I already called it, so cool. And yeah, the other semifinal happened yesterday.
Yeah, so the finals are now Herreteman versus EDS.
EU Grand Finals.
Yep.
Pretty much very easy to schedule, but we have to fit in other places since. What was the time we recorded at the start? Was it midnight here? I think 6 p.m.
I think 6 o'clock.
Oh,
I think
Yes.
the bronze match was going to be tomorrow sometime. And then I'm not sure when exactly. There's restream availability on Sunday.
We'll have to ask. It's not a problem.
As long as it doesn't clash with too many things, then we're happy. Then don't worry about it. It's just as long as it doesn't clash with too many things. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing is that
Well,
depending on
I think
if
we had said maybe like 6 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, but then that's not good for Europe because that's midnight, like as it's turning to Monday. So
Yep. Idios is from Denmark, I think, or either Denmark or Norway.
Norway.
I think Norway.
Norway.
So yeah, we're both in the same time zone as far as I know.
Yeah,
Except
that's
Spain is
European final.
I'm not gonna discuss this too much, but the Spanish time zone is very, very wrong, and it should not be this one. We should be 1 hour behind this. All right, gets 10.
Oh, and when you organise the date, please also have commentators also sorted out. I don't want to have to arrange commentators last second.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you
That was my bad.
You had to do that again.
I said I was available, and then I realized I had like a doctor's appointment right before.
It's fine. Me and Trez's fuck up gave you enough time to get here, okay? So we're all good.
I see you fucked up again at the end of the race, so...
That wasn't me, that was Trez. That was all Trez. I can blame him pulling for that.
Blame Trez.
For anyone who subscribed, you can use the Blame Trez emote in chat. Thank you very much.
Prefer Estelian. Yep.
Yeah, here we go.
Mash B, and he got it. Shout out to Norian in chat, who gave me this.
Yeah, but just apologies for all the technical issues that happened with this. But yeah, everything else went smoothly otherwise. So apologies, anyways.
All right, Ben is on. Just needs to not die to Triforce.
That's hard.
Will be one.
It's pretty hard. I should probably guess us on rupee count while Ben is walking. I'm gonna say 580. Damn, I'm very bad at counting rupees, sorry. Actually the worst. Ben! Oh my god.
So So now will you learn the swamp boss skip for the final?
No.
Oh.
Shoutouts to Ben for forfeiting on accident, I think. I don't know if it's gonna show on stream, but he unforfeited. We'll see if he has to. Since Xeraxis already asked, I promise to not use some boss cape until 124, and I have 124 now. So I'm quitting any percent, sorry.
Go back to the person.
You wanna wait another week, buddy?
Yeah. I want to make a joke, but I feel like it'd be bad taste.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should we delay the tournament a month so you can learn Swamp Boss Skip?
Give me maybe 3 months.
That was the joke I wanted to make.
Yep. I wasn't trying to make that joke. I really don't want to start doing attempts right away with some boss cape. I'll probably do some other things before it. Maybe low percent. Why not? I want to suffer.
Low
Yeah,
percent is
you
good.
should do a low percent run in one of the games of the finals.
If EDS messes up a lot and I don't feel anything too hard, I can technically win. Since about an ideal low percent run would be about 150, so it is possible. Technically. Ben can come for an interview, by the way.
Well, I think I'll wrap things up here. So thank you very much for the running, and again, apologies for all the technical issues and breaking things all over the place. But everything's good now, so that's all that's being said. In terms of things coming up on the channel, I'm just gonna raid the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Grand Finals, which is happening right now on ZSR 1. So
nice. Time to nap.
Nap time for some of you. I know it's something a lot of people have been looking forward to, though. So either way, thank you everyone for watching, and see you guys.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.